Hello everyone, today is Friday the 20th of December and welcome to Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. Um, this is a game I've played a little while. It's a good fun game. It's the spiritual successor to Total Annihilation, which was an old game but one of the best strategy games I've ever played. Today I'm just going to do a quick skirmish. Let's find a small level to play on. What have we got? That's probably a good one. Lock the teams. I like Fog of War off so you can see everything. It's a little bit cheaty, but it's more fun that way. Let's have no rush off. Unit cap can be very low, 250. Yeah, and we want some rules here to make sure. Let's have no naval, so there's no ships, no air, because then air's annoying sometimes. No, I do. Okay, good. So basically you can only have ground units and attack through there, or of course amphibious units which can drive under the water. So you would need to defend the beach and defend your sides quite cleverly. And of course if you can get a building unit to the middle, you can dominate the whole map quite easily. So without further ado, we're just going to start this. Oh yeah, so I need to set up the players of course. So I'm going to be the Seraphim. And I'm going to start in this bottom right corner actually. And we're going to have 3 normal AIs. The red one will be Cybrant, the green one will be Aeon, and the blue one will be UEF. And we're going to have them all on different teams to make sure they all fight each other and me as well. So it's basically an all against all in all 4 corners. And yeah, without further ado, we'll have a go. So I like to start the game by slowing the speed right down to give me time to plan out a few things. So we're going to need to expand 2 different directions to defend ourselves properly. Ooh. And so what I'm going to do is start with the mass extractors. 4 of them. There's enough mass to do that and enough energy to do that without running out. Oh, hang on. Yeah. And then we'll get some wind power set up. Will be. Oh no, you know what? A better plan actually. A better plan is to actually build. Where is it? There it is. The land factory first instead. So I'm going to build my first land factory just literally right here. Put my speed up a bit. And of course after he's done that I'll get him to do... Oh, I obviously started that one. That's fine. So when he's done that I'll get him to build that. And then that, and that. And then to get some wind generators set up. Nine will do for now. Get the speed up. So this game's good because you can zoom in and out and see what's going on quite easily. You can see this guy's built some power first and then he's building his land factory. This one he's doing the same. And this one's doing the same too actually. So now I've got a land factory, I can build some engineers which will be able to help me build other things quicker. So I'm going to have this guy help the commander. Just because it means that these wind power things will come up a lot quicker. How are we doing? So these guys will start building up pretty quick once they get engineers too. Help him. Okay, let's get 2 more engineers quickly. So you have mass gathering. These little green spots here are mass piles which you can extract from, and that there is a geothermal exhaust port vent which you can use to gather a lot of power. Wind generators give you 20 energy, and these give you like 2 or 3 per second. You can see the total plus and minus of being used and incoming for both up here, mass and energy. Everything you build takes a certain amount of mass and energy to make. So let's get the speed right down again and we'll plan our next move here. So the best thing to do next, I've got a couple of templates here. There's a template here which is a geothermal plant and some energy storage which I'm going to build there with this guy. Which one was that? That's that guy. So let's send him and him with him. Build 2 more engineers. There's some scouts coming, so we're going to need to think about building a little defensive force early on. Engineer, scout, tank, mobility, air, light artillery. Okay, so we're going to build ourselves 10 medium tanks quickly, and we're going to get the commander. Commander's going to come out this way, and these guys will be group 2. I'm going to send them here, and these guys are going to be group 1. And that guy is the builder. They're following this one, so let's get this guy to build a point defense tower, and this guy to build another one.
Under attack.
So those tanks killed that light scout pretty quickly.
Commander under attack.
He killed that pretty quickly. That's fine. So commander's going to come out and build this mass extractor, and then we're going to get him to build some defensive towers for us. There we go. 5 defensive towers. These guys are going to come out and build tier 1 mass extractor over here with included power storage. These guys are going to help him now. There's 2 little defensive towers here now, which should be a good start at least. Once these tanks are built, we're going to get our land factory upgraded to Tech 2. So those towers are pretty good defense. So that tower can't hit him for some reason. There we go. Oh, there's an enemy commander over that way, so this group of tanks need to come over here, really. Tank. So that's 10 tanks in a little group. Hopefully the enemy commander doesn't come at us, they'll just stand there. Yes, so the trick to this game is to be aware of what's going on at all times. I'm hoping their commander's just coming down to take these 2 points and then go home. We'll see. So we've got tier 2 land factory coming up, it's just building. We're very short on mass at the moment. So these mass extractors are pretty good, they give you a decent income per second. When they're surrounded with a mass storage on each side, they actually produce more. Hence why we're building that. And the same for the energy production. What's this guy doing? Okay. The energy production gets more energy for you when there's energy storage surrounding it. Yes, so we have a bit of a problem with incoming mass. Enemy commander's going, that's good. So the tanks can defend this little beach point for now. And we're going to want some tier 2 engineers very shortly, as soon as this is finished upgrading, which won't be long now. The commander's obviously using up a lot of energy to build this structure. This is done. Okay, so we can now build some slightly better robots and things. Assault bots are pretty good. But we're going to start with some engineers. Right, the commander, I'm going to have him upgrade some things now. So I'm going to allow him to build. We're going to get him giving us some resources. So we're going to upgrade his engineering suite to Tech 2. That's going to take a little while.
Commander under attack.
Anyway. Those turrets are pretty good. So our little group of robots here are done, so we're going to have to expand the defence a bit. We've got some tier 2 engineers. So, what's this? That's a modded unit. It doesn't work properly. That's fine. Okay, so first thing we're going to want to build is tier 2 power generation. So we're going to stick a couple of these in. We're going to use these pre-existing yeah, a couple of them. No, you know what, let's do this nice and out of the way. Let's build that there. That there. That there. These guys are going to help. How's the commander's upgrade coming along? Just getting that. These guys are done, so now they can build some defences around here, just in case anything tries to come up. Or at least they can try and shoot stuff as they drive around. Alrighty. So the tier 2 power generation, there you go, got 1000 energy per second now from that. That makes our energy problems very, very insignificant. Next thing to do really is start upgrading some of these mass extractors. Let's wait till our commander's upgrade's done. Oh, it's done, okay. So he can now build tier 2 stuff himself. We're going to start with a couple of long range point defence towers here. Just 2 for now. Then we're going to have our rear mass extractors upgrade. We're going to do 2 of them to start with. Now I'm aware I've got a very high deficit of mass at the moment. That's probably because of these guys building all these energy storages. Because those energy storages cost quite a chunk of mass. So I'm probably actually going to stop those guys after they've done these next 3. So everyone's still building up at the moment, trying to consolidate their positions. We've all got claim to a nice chunk of land. So once these mass extractors are upgraded, they'll actually produce a lot more mass per second. Okay, you guys can just finish that and then stop. Those are all taking 12 mass per second from me building those things. Those 4 engineers. So I need them to help upgrade the mass extraction. Right, this engineer is going to come and upgrade our defensive area up here with some bigger point defense. And group 2 engineers are going to just move back out of the way. The group 1 engineers are basically done over here. So this engineer can come and upgrade their defences. Some big point defence. You guys are going to help him. You guys are going to help him. So we've got the upgraded mass extractors are coming online now. This one's getting there. Yep, that's done. So we're going to get the outer area ones upgrading. We're going to need to go take this position soon. On that note, we're going to build some assault bots ready for that. And then we'll upgrade this to rank 3. What are you doing? Go back here, you tanks. So now my commander produce a proper defence here. Some shield generators in. All these new units like pretty good. 2,500 health as opposed to 280 health from the last unit I had. So these tanks are more like a small interception unit in case anything gets in through the beach. And these Tech 2 assault bots are going to be our small attack group to start with. Right. He can go up there. He can go help this guy. And I've got these two who are going to build another power gen there. Oh, here we go. Proper defence is coming up. So there's a shield generator here. 13,000 shield for everything inside this bubble. Well, that's one shield total, of course. So if two items get hit, they'll get the shield take hits first, obviously. So if we put one there and one there, that's better. Ooh. Don't know what that was, but it got shot to shit by that defensive tower. Those are good, those Tech 2 defensive towers. One of them here managed to kill this mass extractor of the enemy. How's this going? So we've got 5 of these. These are going to be group 4 for now. I'm going to get them to attack over there in a second. Well, my commander's done, and he's nicely defended here, so I'm going to have him start on his tier 3 engineering suite. So that he can build even better stuff. You guys can help. Okay, this guy needs to build the upgraded things there. And these guys can all just follow him. Good, so we've got a decent amount of mass and energy income now. Some nicely defended front positions on this side. These guys are now going to move up and we'll take this position. You guys are group 1. You're going to come up here. You're going to build the tier 2 mass extractors here and here. I'm going to probably want to get the little tanks up here as well then. Well, these engineers are done, so they're going to build... They can come up and build the defences, actually. So let's start with a couple of cannons. I do. How's the engineering coming? Almost done there. Those guys are done. That guy's so gonna die. Yep, he died, good. This is now upgrading to tier 3. Okay, so we've now got our 10 assault bots and our 10 light tanks, and they're all going to come up here. Right, we're going to get the mass extractors going to tier 3 now as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do those first. The commander's done, so he can now build tier 3 stuff. Or engineering station, that's right. So these things are good because they will repair and help build anything in range. Right, let's get a couple of tier 3 engineers on the go. So these guys are done building those, so let's get some basic shield generators up as well. You can help. Tier 3 engineers. Okay, so first thing we're going to do... Oh yeah, first thing we're going to do is build a tier 3 power station. This guy can help him. Oh no, this guy can build a couple of engineering stations actually. Couple more engineers out. Right, now we've got the best equipped units we can build here. So the siege tank is amphibious. We'll build some of them to attack the red player. This big old power station is about to come online. Draining our energy building all this stuff in one go, but now we've got lots of energy incoming. So we've got a total of plus 11,000 coming in. It's done with that one. Let's do the final stage of that upgrade then. Awesome. Okay, if I haven't done it already, yeah, I need to upgrade these mass extractors to tier 3. These ones are tier 3, aren't they? Yeah. So these amphibious tanks will be a good unit to attack one enemy group with. These engineering stations are coming online fast now. Is this done, is it? So this is going to be group 2 now, and they're going to start working their way towards the enemy in one direction. Are you stuck? Oh, it's group 1, isn't it? So group 1 is going to go assault the enemy this side. So here's our support commander. And he can build some experimental stuff. Here we go. Wow. Okay, let's just build a couple of assault bots, shall we? 3 of those. These guys are going to help him. Now, you know what? These guys are going to build some engineering stations here. Actually. Which will then help him instead, probably. Good. So group 2 can come on here and attack this. How's the commander doing? Final upgrade for combat. Right, he's now set to auto-build missiles. Which I think the turrets are helping him do, actually. Well, these guys have destroyed them almost instantly. Okay. Let's have them come over to the beach and get ready to attack over here. See if they can overrun this group of tiny bots with their massive arsenals, these tanks. Will this come up nicely? So once these guys are done, I want this one to build another tier 3 power gen. Let's go there. And this one to do the same. There. We have an assault bot coming up. So he's amphibious, so he can go across here too. These tier 3 engineering stations are mega powerful. Another assault bot done. He can come up here. No, let's have him come up here. This one come up here. Right, this tank can go build some more engineering stations, and this one can do the same. Oh, I can't build any new stuff. Okay, that's fine. No big. We're going to send in our little group of medium tanks to attack the green, see how they do on their own. Okay. Oh good, he can build these experimental things as well. Right, so we've got that one done, that one done, that one done. He's all ready to go. And he can probably kill a lot of stuff very easily on his own as well. So I'm probably just going to send him this way. And I'll have the experimental assault bot escort him. Right, let's see what happens with this little group of tanks as they attack. These are only tier 1 tanks, so yeah, they won't survive very long, as you see. In fact, yeah, they're all dead. Okay. That's fine. I've got these assault bots to go in next to give a try. They're now going to be group 2. These are group 3. The commander's going to be group 1. I'm going to have this guy come up here. This guy come up here. Whoa. Yep, my assault bot just killed that commander. Okay. They're pretty cool, these mechs. Let's see if they can defeat this little army on their own. need to keep moving, guys, so you don't get hit by the artillery. They didn't succeed on their own. He's dead. Okay. I'll have the assault bot come finish them off then. Wow, what on earth was that he fired? That went a long way. Oh. Wow. Okay. They're basically dead. Over here. The next thing we'll do, we'll get these amphibious tanks in, see how they do. Wonder if they can kill this commander without dying. Let's have them go in and avoid him for now. Get these guys to attack this base from here. Do 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 do. There we go. They're outranging the little bots as well. Come on. Wow. Powerful. Okay. So their commander needs to die next, so let's get them in like this. Next thing to do is get the commander to start moving up. This guy's so gonna die. Oh, look at that. And they all survived, although they took a lot of damage off that explosion. Damn, that's big. Nice. There's a hill in the way, so they can't hit that. There we go. Ooh, commander versus commander. Got to be done. Missed him.
Commander under attack.
Wow. Nasty. Yep, he died. My commander's already fully recovered from that, so he's now going to go and kill this lot. They need to go finish this. This guy needs to finish them. Let's actually stop here. Launch a missile at that. There we go. Hey, it worked. Right, go in and kill them.
Commander under attack.
Oh no!
Commander under attack.
And there we have it. That was it. So all the enemies defeated. So yes, that was Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. If you've enjoyed that and you want to see some more, let me know in the comment section down below. And I can do some more videos on this, maybe some slightly more complex battles with more enemies. We'll try harder difficulties, we'll even try maybe some other players, hopefully. Anyway, yes, as I say, if you've enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you're not already. And the Commander and I thank you for joining us. I'll see you tomorrow for Saturday the 21st. Otherwise, take care, my friends.